Hey everybody, how are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? I haven't done one of these readings in a while, and I don't know why, because they are one of my better viewed videos that I think that those of us that are light workers, starseeds, indigo children, however you designate your experience, we need that extra support. So I'm going to try to do these on a more regular basis because I benefit just as much as all of you. So I don't know why I'm not doing them. And I bought the cards that will allow us to tap into these energies that we need and the support that we need. So going forward, I'm going to try to do these on a much more regular basis. So you're going to have to, I'm saying that to hold myself accountable so that you can help me be held accountable. Because I need that sometimes. Sometimes I need that accountability. I get, you get distracted. You get doing your own thing. You get life in your way. But the 1111 gateway was really, really profound. And now we're in the 1212 portal, which is going to take us until 1221. And we are going through a lot of recalibration on the cellular level. We're going through a lot of upgrades in connection with Source. And what that's doing is that's opening up our own divinity, our own magnificence, our own connection to oneness, to God, creator, universe, goddess. And it's big, it's profound, it's big. And we can feel overwhelmed, we can feel tired, we can feel headachy, we can feel out of sorts, we can feel sad, we can feel isolated. And I think that's what I've been feeling over the last week, is that there are many of you out there that are feeling isolated, and I don't want you to, because I know the support is here. I know that there are very, very many like-minded people, but sometimes we just have to find them because we're not around them, or we don't know that they exist. And so for me, what I simply did was I just put it out to the universe. I simply asked the universe to bring me the people that I needed. And so that's what I would invite you to do, especially if you're someone that feels like they're alone and isolated. You're not. You're so not. All right, so let's see what the energies are, what message Spirit wants to bring to us to help us. And these cards are not popping. Gonna run them over the candle. Let's clear them out. Give them a nice energetic clearing. Gonna give them a nice energy. Put my energy in here. Let's see if we can get these cards going. These are the Ask Angel Oracle by Melanie Beckler, and I really like them, but I don't use them in general readings because, again, not everybody is going to resonate. That's why I'm doing these readings just for us, because I know that those of you who are drawn to this are going to resonate with it. There we go. Oh, okay. Now they're coming. All right. I love the first one we've gotten here. All that you are, Archangel Muriel. So for those of you who are watching this, what I would say is with these archangels that are coming out on these cards, if you want like a bonus message or an extra message or more information, I would look up these different archangels because they are significant, and that's why they're coming up. But yes, all that you are is important. All that you are is divinely guided. And so for those of you who are feeling not confident, feeling isolated, feeling not seen or heard, know that all that you are is so important, and it's important for you to keep shining your light. And do that in the way that's right for you. And so it might be getting out of your comfort zone, because shining your light as brightly as you want to might blind some folks in your life, and you have to, let them go, let them move on in their road, on their direction. And so not to diminish yourself or not to hold yourself back to keep people in your life. Like, That's got to go. It's time for you to step into who you are, and you can only do that if you embrace all that you are. All of your gifts, all of your talents. And your gifts can be creative. Your gifts can be your clairvoyance, your clairsentience, your clairaudience. It can be your intuition. It can be your gut instinct. It's all of that. It's the knowing that you know, but you don't know how you know. It's the knowing that you have messages that you're receiving and guidance that's coming through you. And maybe you don't exactly understand how that happens, but you know. Because that's all that you are. You are more than just this physical body. And it's time to embrace that non-physical part of you, the connection, the energy. Yeah, embrace all that you are. So I'm not really familiar with Archangel Muriel. So let's just see who she is and what she is. I don't want to say responsible for, but, you know, really what her role, that's a good one, what her role is. Ooh, Archangel Muriel is the Archangel of intuition and emotional harmony. Oh, yes, I love it. I love it. Her name means perfume of God, and she's known to connect with people through clairliance, which is a form of psychic communication through the sense of smell. I call it clairolfaction, but they call it something else. But yes, your sense of smell. A gentle and compassionate Archangel, Muriel comes to the aid of all who call upon her, but she's known for a special connection with those who are empathic or those who struggle with their emotions. Yes, she's here for you. While archangels do not have physical genders, Muriel is generally depicted as a female angel who wears a flowered crown, which she places carefully and lovingly afloat in the river of life. When Muriel is near, you are likely to catch the subtle yet unmistakable aroma of flowers. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful. We learned something together. We learned something together. I love it. So, if you're an empath and you need to help with understanding your emotions or what you're feeling, especially when you're in a crowd of people, around certain people, call on Archangel Muriel to help you to understand what you're feeling, what you're sensing. I love it. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, connect with angels, Archangel Haniel. Yeah, it's time. It's time for you to start getting in connection with your angels more. So calling upon them. We have to invoke them. One thing about the angels is they're here. They're all knowing. They're all seeing. They see the bigger picture. And they're here to help. But because we incarnated in the physical, we have free will choice, right? The universal law of free will choice. Free will. So it's really, really important that you invoke them. And so you have to connect with them. You get into meditation, you get out into nature and get quiet and just have those conversations with them. You can have them in your head or you can have them verbally. But you will get the answers. And that's where you have to get quiet so that you can feel, hear, sense, see with your third eye the messages that they're conveying to you. But they have messages, and connecting with your angels, this card is coming out because they have messages for you, because they are wanting to help you in the way that you need to go. You've got a lot of questions. You're having a lot of feelings. There's a lot going on in these energies right now. Your body is changing. Your energy is shifting. Everything is upgrading, and so it feels uncomfortable. Get in connection with your angels. They will give you the answers or the way forward or the signs that you need for what way you need to go or what you need to do. Because some of us, it's not just going to be energetic, it's going to be physical. For some of us, we're going to need to maybe eat a little differently. Maybe we're going to need to get a little more sleep. Maybe we're going to have to sleep in a different way without the noise, or maybe with a sound machine. Really kind of playing with, what do you need a warmer? Do you need a cooler? So that you can be more comfortable and stay in that sleep state longer. Because with everything kind of changing in your body, in your light codes, in your vibration, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it. You gotta embrace it, and you gotta respect it. I've done a lot of changing of my diet. to be honest with you. So I'm now gone back to black coffee because coffee creamer was just too heavy. You know, I was using those kind of artificial creamers, and it just wasn't going well with me. And I've been experiencing like heartburn sensation. And I'm not someone who's ever gotten heartburn before. I've had my gallbladder removed. I don't have a stomach in the normal sense. I had gastric bypass, so I don't have like bile and yeah, so I have all these strange things going on, and I'm like, how can I get heartburn? I don't have any of the normal heartburn organs. So you have to honor yourself. You have to honor your situation. So eating cleanly, more vegetables, more fruits, more things that are not packaged, and drinking water and filtered water, making sure that you're not drinking tap water when you are able to not drink tap water. Because it is time to clear and shield. It is time to get into crystalline white light, and that is going to upgrade your physical. So for many of us, it's time to really get looking at how I eat and how unconsciously I eat. I had to do that. I had to get really conscious about what I was eating because I was eating so unconsciously, just grabbing this or grabbing that. And I was like, ooh, I can't keep doing that. That's, you know, where I'm letting myself down. So the clear and shield is not only the physical, but also in the energetic. So you may want to do some chakra clearing meditations to clear your chakras, to cut cords, and to ask Archangel Michael to come in and shield you, especially if you're in difficult situations with people. If you know you've got a difficult coworker, ask him to protect you while you're at work. Carry your crystals. For a long time, when I worked in mainstream, I actually would carry crystals or have crystals around me at work, as I do here. So I have my rose quartz. I have a clear crystal sphere, and then I have some beautiful spirulite that actually was just gifted to me. So thank you so much, Krista. Thank you. So yeah, do whatever you need to do around you, on you, to shield your energy, because your energy is upgrading, and so it may feel even harder to be around people who are difficult. It may feel even harder to be in crowds, and in big places. So getting quiet, stepping back, taking time to just be. You know, taking time to be at home, taking time to be in nature, taking time to disconnect from social media, taking time to disconnect from the outside world, media in any form, and really just taking the time you need, because your body, your aura, your energy, your chakras, your meridians, it's all kind of ramping up. Grounding is going to be so important. So yes, clear and shield your energy as you need to. And chakra clearing meditations, grounding meditations, salt baths, getting out in nature, carrying your crystals, whatever you need to do. But when you're going to be around a difficult person, especially as the holidays come around, definitely do a little prayer before you walk into that gathering or that situation, and just ask them to come in and, you know, bubble you, so that only love can come in and only love can go out, and anything else just bounces off. The criticisms, the judgments, all that stuff. Because it's time for us to raise our vibration. It is time for us to raise our vibration. Archangel Michael. Raising your vibration is staying in those higher vibrational frequencies. So getting out of victimization, getting out of the blame game, getting out of unworthiness, getting out of shame and fear in any form, really. And so how do you do that? Well, honestly, the easiest and fastest way to raise your vibration is to get into gratitude. 10 things every day you're grateful for. Write it down. Say it. Whatever works for you. You could even keep a note on your phone where you put your gratitude journal. Wherever you need to do it, however you need to do it. But yes, getting into those higher vibrational frequencies is going to allow you to understand what's going on with you, because you're going to be able to ascend and go higher than maybe you've been able to do before, or get into connection easier than you have before, because that's what these energies and these light codes are doing. They're helping your DNA, your spiritual DNA to awaken. And so yes, you're going to start feeling that connection even more. Absolutely. Absolutely. So it is time. It is time to get into real intention with your personal atmosphere. Real intention about where you put yourself, who you put yourself in front of, how much time you spend with them, whether that's in person, whether that's media, social media, but really getting intentional about your personal atmosphere. Am I taking enough time to raise my vibration? Am I taking enough time to meditate? Am I taking enough time to cook and eat well? Am I taking enough time to sleep? Am I taking enough time to relax? Am I taking enough time to grow, do my spiritual work, read, listen to things that are going to help me in raising my vibration and staying in that more high vibrational state. Sorry about that. So yes, your personal atmosphere. Get very intentional. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say I can't make that gathering. You don't have to tell them why. You don't have to tell them you're going to sit on your couch in your pajamas. You don't have to tell them that you're in the middle of a really good spiritual text and you don't want to put it down. You want to keep doing your work. You don't have to tell them you really need to take a nap. You need to go to bed early. Because that's what you need for you. And nobody else has to be okay with that. You have to be okay with that. So really, really getting intentional, guys. Really, really respecting how you're feeling is going to be so important in this next 10 days. It's okay. Give yourself permission. It's okay. I'm telling you, that's all I did this weekend. I don't think I really got out of my pajamas. I did that thing where, you know, you take a shower and you put on a clean pair of pajamas. That's what I did this weekend. Because I wasn't feeling it. I was like out of sorts and very emotional. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't people. I can't people. No, I can't do it. My daughter had people over to her house. The baby's over there. I can't get over there because I'm like, I can't people. I've been reading. I read. And I've been reading for fun. I haven't been reading spiritual texts. I've actually been reading for fun. I've started a new series, which actually they're starting a... It's funny how I'm brought to things sometimes because Amazon Prime is actually going to be doing a new series called Reacher. And I actually started reading. These are books, 26 of them. And then there's other authors who have started writing about this character that I've actually read. So very cool. Very cool. So do what you have to do to make yourself happy. I didn't get permission from anybody. I mean, I think my daughter kind of knew what I was doing because every time she called me, I was pretty much sitting in the same spot. So she knew I was reading. But sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. Some people just like to listen to music for hours on end. Some people like to just binge watch a TV show. Whatever you need to do for your own spiritual development, do it. Give yourself permission. Don't feel guilty. People don't know what we go through, and they don't know how hard it is and how energetically draining it can be when you're feeling everything going on around you or in the collective. Yeah, especially, in 2021. This is hard stuff, guys. Give yourself permission. Oh, I love this. I love this. All right, so I'm pulling from the Beyond Lemuria by Izzy Ivy. I absolutely love these cards. They are just gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right, so what she came up with for us, or Spirit came up with for us, is endless opportunities, decision-making crossroads. Unrealized opportunities, taking path of least resistance, heart over mind, direction, focused energy, the high road or the low road. Decisions, options, and opportunities. It's wonderful that we have the freedom to choose, but times of indecision can be so hard and almost suffocating. The more we use our minds to battle the pros and cons, the more we move out of our hearts.
Often the best way forward is to step back and do what it takes to get out of your head and into your body so your gut feeling can guide the way. When making a choice, you may consider anything that doesn't feel like a total yes or a total no. Perhaps none of the apparent options are right, or any choice could be the right one if you wholeheartedly pick a direction and give it your best shot. When faced with a decision, check where your integrity lies. Peel back the layers to see where you're making your choice from. Are you choosing from your fear-based survival or a place of love? Remember, integrity is doing the right thing no matter what. Doesn't matter who sees you, doesn't matter who's looking, doesn't matter who knows. You just know you're always doing the right thing, staying in integrity. It's always going to take you in the right direction. A choice founded in love can make you feel light, excited, passionate, and give you butterflies. It may be a little scary, but in a good way. It might not make sense to your mind. It may seem out of your comfort zone or undermine logic. The low road can look like the safest, easiest path. Oh, sorry guys. Oh, my nose. Sorry. It may avoid or lessen immediate pain and confrontation, but it will take a long, winding... I'm so sorry. All right. Whew. Sorry about that. We're just going to start that passage over. All right. Whew. All right, let's try this again. The low road can look like the safest, easiest path. It may avoid or lessen immediate pain and confrontation, but it will be a long, winding, and exhausting road. The high road might look perturbing, but it will cut through old stories and lead directly to the heart for growth and transformation. When you choose to step forward boldly, it takes courage, but you will discover a place of trust. Rather than staying small, hiding, or running away, you will expand and open yourself to growth. This is where the magic happens and synchronicities you could never have imagined land in your lap. Yay! But first you have to step into the unknown and let your heart guide you. You have options and opportunities you may not have realized. The universe wants you to give you what you want. It's all there, so reach out and wholeheartedly choose it. While you sit on the fence, your experiences are diluted or confusing. We live in a time of choices. Sometimes reason and limitation direct our choices, and we feel unfulfilled as a result. Choose a life from a place of heart, compassion, and integrity, and you can't go wrong. All right, I'll be right back because my nose is going crazy again. Sorry about that. Oh, I don't want to start this video over. I really don't. Okay, so you're gonna bear with me. And if you've been watching me on Facebook for the past couple of years, you know. Sometimes things don't always go as planned, because those are live. So to be honest with you guys, I just try to treat these as live because Spirit comes through and says what they need to say. Things happen. We're all human. It's all good. Okay, so opportunities, endless opportunities. Yeah, absolutely. So are you going to take the low road and stay in the fear, or are you going to take the high road, be a little uncomfortable, and go in the direction that is for you? The one that's going to feel a little scary but a little exciting. Remember, Spirit has the higher perspective. They have the roadmap. And when you surrender and trust the how and the when, you trust the way, you trust the signs, you trust the synchronicities, that's when things start magically appearing. And it's time. It's time for things to start magically appearing. That's what I'm getting. It's time for things to start magically appearing. All right. I feel like we need another one. I put that card back in. I'm going to just fall off this chair if I pull it again. These are so thick. Ooh, I like this. I like it. All right. I don't know what's going on in my nose, but it needs to stop. Well, I do know. I do know. All right, harmonic flight. I will do this, guys, I promise. Seeing the divine in the eyes of another, relationships with deep bonds, karmic connection, clearing illusory projections, life-changing connection, transmuting dissonance, removing heart armor, being seen, teamwork. This powerful image represents the divine we see when we look deeply into the eyes of another and our armor drops. When we meet another being present in the moment with no stories, judgments, or insecurities. I felt a little overwhelmed and intimidated when I painted this card. I wasn't quite ready or didn't fully fathom the message. Then some months later I experienced it when I was looking into the eyes of my beloved. Shortly after, I encountered the divine in the eyes of a stranger when space was held for this surrendered openness. Oh, isn't that beautiful? When we see the person standing before us as the gods and goddesses they are, it is a reminder that we are what we perceive in others. But also when we drop into the mindless space of pure essence, we might see the world seeing us, seeing them, seeing the infinite, eternal, allowing all that is. Many people are seeking their twin flame. As life-changing, world-rocking, and unfathomably beautiful finding the soul can be, it is quite possibly one of the most intensely confronting, trigger-provoking, and sometimes painful connections we can have. Those who are most dear to us can bring us to our greatest growth. That is why spending extended periods with our family can be challenging. When we can see and be seen, disarmored and trusting, we can come into deeper love. However, this deepening process can trigger the release of outdated and unhealthy patterns. Thus, shadows may be brought to the surface to heal. When we feel safe in the arms of our beloved, our defenses yield so we fall further into our hearts. However, fear-based reflections or projections can surface in this deep place of deep vulnerability. Some conscious behaviors, including childhood patterning, can also present themselves. It can seem as if our partner is provoking difficulties, bringing things up, and making it feel like our whole world is about to fall apart. At this point, we may want to retreat, but we can be truly present. Our fears can fall away, and this becomes an expansive experience. When we have a profound twin flame connection that feels beyond worlds and lifetimes, we bond with each other so strongly that we choose to face the fire when we would usually walk away. Our passion drives us to seek resolution, to heal ourselves, to overcome barriers, no matter how confronting it may seem, because our partnership is worth it, and when we can rise, we rise together. Somehow, incredibly, the universe seamlessly aligns the places the twin flames need healing. Their triggers may be synchronized so that when they feel uncentered, or there is codependence or imbalance, it can be a very volatile space. If they find safety and love, and they are willing to see and be seen, their triggers can blossom into deep transformative healing for them both. This healing can forge the foundations for long-term companionship. Alternately, this completion could mark an ending. As the intense potency of a connection neutralizes, the relationship may transform into a different kind of unconditional love. Harmonic flight shows us that when we harmonize our energies with that of another in any form of relationship, we can soar to the sky. We can guide each other higher and higher by encouraging all that has been weighing us down to drop away. What you see in the eyes of another is a reflection of yourself. This card may be encouraging you to look at the deeper picture of a close relationship. A perceived challenge may be an illusion or projection. This card may relate to family, teamwork, community, and ways you can harmonize dissonance for deeper growth. The bonds you share give you the power to transmute your fears. Put time and awareness into resolving karmic connections, or they will continue to play out. There may also be a life-changing connection on the horizon. And for some of you, there very well might be, just because we're having this Venus retrograde right now. So don't be surprised if you have a relationship show up, or someone kind of enter your experience you didn't see coming. And I don't feel like it's going to be a reconnection. I do feel like it is going to be new. Yeah. All right. Let's get another card. So, where do we go from here? What do we need to know now? what is the message that can tie this all together or enhance this for us? Then we'll get some advice. So we're going to use Oracle of the Seven Energies by Colette Baron Reed. Oh yeah, there it is. A powerful move. Powerful move. Look at that chess piece right up at the top with the wings on it. Oh, and a key and a lock. Look at that. I don't know if that'll... Look at that. There's a key in the lock. Yeah, right there. Yeah, it's time. It's time to unlock. I've never seen that on this card before. The key in the lock. It's never caught my eye. So that just means we're unlocking our own door. We're ready to unlock our own door. Action, movement with purpose, effort, putting into motion your intention, making choices from an empowered and thoughtful place, positive change. Ding, 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 ding. I love it. The time for rest is over. Change is in the air. This is a powerful time when deliberate action is needed to move your intentions out of the realm of thought and into the material, from ideas into action. Take steps towards your intended experience. Start first with the way you think. Let curiosity be the focus now and display a willingness to discover new things instead of confirming your past expectations. It's time. What is called for now is doing the thing that needs to be done. All will be better than well. It's time. It's time to do the thing that needs to be done. It's time to make the powerful move. It's time to unlock your own door. And step through it. I'm hearing and step through it. Don't just unlock it, but you've got to step through it. You got to embrace it. It's time. It's time to be, I don't know, I think, is that the queen? But maybe one of you can put in the comment what chess piece that is. No. But it's time to take the powerful move. It's time to not step back anymore. It's not time to not hold yourself back anymore. It's time to go. Yeah, that's what this is all about. This energy, this ascension energy, these spiritual upgrades you're going through, it's all about moving forward. It's all about moving forward. Take the leap of faith. Let's get some advice to go with this. Let's get some advice to go with this. Oh yeah, because you're protected. Look at that. Hello. It is time. It is go time. Make that powerful move because you're protected. The angels have your back. Your spiritual team has your back. If you follow the signs and synchronicities, if you trust and act on the guidance that you're receiving, you're going to win. You're going to win. Look at that. It's time to take a powerful move because you're going to win. Yeah, it's time. You're protected. Your angels have your back. Your crossed over loved ones have your back. Your ascended masters have your back. Your team. Your team. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's go time. It's go time. Go. Don't hold yourself back anymore. Go. All right, one final message. Yes, do the thing. Yes, take the step. Yes. Oh yeah, because everything's improving. Your mental health, your physical health, your financial health, it's all improving. Look at that double helix, that DNA symbol right there. Yeah, because you're ascending. You're ascending. You're stepping into your divinity. Your spiritual strength is improving. Your spirituality is improving. Your connection to spirit is improving. Everything is improving. But to improve, we have to heal. And when we're healing, it can feel uncomfortable. It can feel overwhelming. It can feel disconcerting.
So, take the time you need. Take the time you need. Whew. I really love the card that we got about the twin flame. So if you're someone that really is feeling the relationship thing kind of hit you in this 12/12 portal, this Venus retrograde, listen to that again. That might be really, really helpful. There was a lot there, good stuff. So definitely listen to it again. So guys, I'm going to leave it right there. That is, yeah, that's what we need. That's what we need. I'm sending you so much love, so many blessings, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.